Let's see what we can find here inside this Goodwill. Maybe something good, maybe not. As we walk into this Goodwill, as always, they have the music blaring in the background. So in order to avoid a copyright strike on YouTube, I had to actually mute the entire video. So we'll just do some talking over what my wife and I kind of see through this Goodwill. But this Goodwill we haven't been to for, I'd say at least, I bet you 2 years. It's been a long time. This place used to have a lot of really nice stuff. They used to actually get truckloads of liquidations from Target several years ago, probably about 5-6 years ago, where they would literally fill up the entire store with brand new Target liquidation products. That was back in the good old days of thrifting before it really went more mainstream. But now, this Target, or I should say this Goodwill, no longer gets Target liquidation loads. As you can see, it's just back to like the donation type of model that most Goodwills are at now. Looks like the wife is going to start off with a little bit of clothes, looking through to see if she can find any diamonds in the rough. More than an athlete. Shirt's kind of cool. When looking through clothes, I always look and try to find some of those vintage band kind of tour t-shirts. Anything that has to do with vintage clothing right now is so extremely popular right now. Actually, with like the younger crowd, teenage crowd, I'd say probably like the mid to late 20s crowd also. If you're out thrifting and you see any kind of vintage 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s kind of band tour shirts, band t-shirts, actually anything to do with the movies, anything to do with something that might look like pop culture, always pick it up. Because a lot of people pass by those old t-shirts that are, faded and they might have some holes in them, but some of those old tour t-shirts are just freaking gold. And here I am, I'm looking through this tub of, looks like hodgepodgey kind of just plastic. I think it was actually, if I remember correctly, it was Halloween decorations, I think. Yard ornaments in a cardboard box. So yeah, we're several months away from Halloween, and if you buy something like that at Goodwill, you have no way to blow a thing up to test it out. And most Goodwills now that I've been to have a zero return policy, which isn't a good thing, especially when they're selling all these used goods that you cannot try out, like inflatable yard thing. If you can't try it out ahead of time, blow it up. If you get it, it has a hole in it, you're stuck with it. So always knowing that going into thrift shops, what their return policy is, because like I said, most Goodwills, at least in my area in Indiana, have gone now to a no return policy, period. Everything's sold as is. So know that going in, always be careful. But going through the store, my wife and I, you can see we're kind of just wandering around aimlessly. She looks pretty excited, doesn't she? She looks very excited. She gave me that very famous Becky side eye of like, Clint, what are we doing here? Let's get out kind of a look. But knowing me, I always have to go to the toy section. I gotta look through all the board games, the puzzles, because I love finding vintage, older 80s and 90s board games and puzzles that might be sealed still. I found dozens over the years, and I always have to look. It's kind of one of my kryptonites at thrift shops is I gotta look for old vintage sealed stuff from my childhood. It's always fun when you find something like that. I actually did find one thing sealed here. I don't remember really what it was. Like some kind of a racing car game. Obviously it didn't really intrigue me that much. I put it back pretty quickly. And looking at the toy wall, cool toys if you just want to buy some for your child to play with, but not what we're looking for. And it looks like I'm looking at some sporting goods here. Sporting goods section is very empty. You saw the wall there had like 2 tennis rackets on it. That was it. So if you're looking for sporting goods, this Goodwill is not it. And actually, this Goodwill we're at right now, if I remember correctly, this was at 106th Street and Michigan Road on the north side of Indianapolis. It's kind of like the border of like Zionsville, Indianapolis. Actually, it's like the border of Zionsville, Carmel, Indianapolis. Like they almost meet in this area. I'm not too sure which city this would be. It could be either one of the three because they all kind of come together at this point. But yeah, this is on 106th and Michigan Road, outside of Indy is where we're at. But glance through clothes, always try to find any kind of also like jersey. Oh, I found a KFC. Look like an employee's KFC shirt. But always look for like jersey stuff like that. But Yeah, this place is cashed out. There's nothing that we're looking for. And the wife here in just a second is going to let me know, let's get out. So she's done. She says, are you ready? I said, yep, darling. That's 5 minutes of my life I will never get back. But thrifting's always fun. Sometimes you strike out. Today at this Goodwill, we struck out. Did not find anything. But actually next, we're going to go to Sam's Club, do a little shopping. What's your views on that one, darling?
Simply horrible.
Horrible? Yes. That was bad. Nothing good at all. Where are we going to, darling?
Good old Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. We're doing the first ever Franchise Kicks Sam's Club shopping haul. The wife said, I want some chips. I said, darling, we're going to get you some chips. Is that what she said?
I guess.
She said, I want some chips.
We did have to get a buggy from outside because they never have buggies inside.
They usually don't. They're my future TV sets. Been looking at those things now for a few years.
LG just had a big recall on TVs.
Ooh.
From tipping hazards and different things.
But that big, you have to mount that though. That's too big to put on like a stand.
86 inches.
Only $1,200 too. You want to buy it?
Big old TV.
That's a big one. This box is the size of like a freaking queen size bed.
Everybody gets to see all the crap we buy.
See all the crap we buy.
See why we're a little chunky.
I'm not chunky.
Chunky on the outside.
I'm not chunky. I'm just right, darling.
We're thin on the inside, chunky on the outside.
Exactly. We need to grab some pretzels. Yep. Always gonna get some pretzels when we go shopping.
Pretzels.
Ooh, I bet these are good. Oh, these are things from like Taco Bell they used to have that they got rid of. Oh, darn, look, samples.
No.
Oh. You can't try a sample. Ooh, what's this?
This is why you don't come to Sam's Club.
Cheeto snowflakes. That's new.
They have your hot.
Nice.
Pork rind.
Oh, Reese's popcorn. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's exciting.
Going to Sam's Club is like
It's like going to Disneyland.
carnival for
It's like going to Carnival. Ooh yeah. I love my pork rinds. Especially hot and spicy pork rinds. 1 bag. 2 bags. 3 bags. 4 bags.
No, that's enough.
So I mean that's only good for like 2 days, darling. It's like 2 days worth.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make note of how much is bought for you here and how much is bought for me.
Oh, I guess. And the
Okay,
breakfast.
well, we need to get Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, Rod Dot Mountain Dew.
Okay, I try to only do 1 a day.
Oh yeah, I do drink like 1 can a day
Oh,
for.
no.
Oh, they're out.
Oh no.
No. No. What? There's mountain. What's that? Is that it up there? That's not it. No. Are you? We gotta get something else to drink then, right?
I'll get it somewhere else.
I'll get it. Kroger. This is horrible.
A 12-pack of them.
There is no diet. Oh, right here. Found it. Oh, score. They're almost out though.
Better buy them all.
Better get them all over here. How many do you want, darling? I wanted to cut in the video and add this in right here. During this video, I'm actually wearing a DJI little like camera that you wear on your chest. So I actually can't see the screen. Whenever I bent down to grab the Mountain Dew, for some unknown reason, the camera focused in on the Mountain Dew and like zoomed in. Weird part is that DJI little Osmo camera doesn't have a zoom feature. So I'm not too sure how that even happened. Very odd. So the rest of this video is kind of screwed up because the camera is like majorly zoomed in and I didn't know. So that really stinks. So quite a bit I'll cut out. I'll try to leave in any kind of funny moments, but just kind of visualize what it would look like if it wasn't like zoomed in really far. I didn't realize it was even like this until right now while I'm editing the video, where I'm just like so upset that all the footage got kind of messed up because my camera glitched out. But here we go, back to the video. That kind of made our shopping trip complete. Get the Diet Mountain Dew. Like, I know it's odd, but I'm not the hugest fan of pork. I'd rather have turkey.
The hugest?
The hugest, there we go.
The hugest.
The most gigantic. Turkey and turkey. That's what dreams are made of right there. Turkey sausage. We got pepperoni, and pepperoni. Guess what we're getting? Pepperoni Hot Pockets. This food looks pretty dried out. It does not look very good. It looks very dry. It's been there for a day or two, I think, just sitting there. Yuck. So to balance out the pop, the pork rinds, the pretzels, the Hot Pockets, we got to get some bananas to balance out the diet.
I'm just going to make one mention. Everything in the cart except for my sushi is yours.
No, the pop.
Well,
the pop is ours.
The pop is shared.
Yeah, exactly, darling. So 2 things in there are actually hers.
My least favorite room to go in.
Oh, I love this room. It's nice and cold. I can live in here. So now the wife has like 3 things in the cart that are hers.
Well, I have 2.5.
Let's just count it 3. Let's just be fair. So is our shopping trip exciting for people to watch, you think?
Probably not.
It's not exciting?
Probably not.
The random Sam's Club shopping trip to see the kind of food that the wife buys. Hot Pockets, turkey sausage, pork rinds. Oh, that's cool looking. Def Leppard. Nice. I think that actually might wrap up the Sam's Club shopping trip, you think? Are we getting close?
Maybe. I just gotta double check the aisles.
I think that wraps it up. I think we're done.
I think so. We're gonna check out.
There's the cart of stuff. The wife's happy. She's getting a few things, so she's happy. I'm happy. That is the Sam's Club shopping trip complete. Comment down below, how boring was this video, or did you enjoy watching 2 people just walk around Sam's Club? I bet you enjoyed it.